All right. So thank you very much for joining me. Welcome to the Military Guna TV. So Jamaica versus Serbia, Serbia versus Jamaica, and definitely I can tell you this is going to be a difficult match. We have a few things to run through because the team announcement is out. Literally, the squad that they will be selecting from is out. So we have a few things to run through today. Let me go through a few of the things. But people, as you guys come in, just smash that like button. I would really appreciate if you do. If you smash the like button as you come into the chat, we're gonna go on the Twitter, the official Twitter for JFF, to show you guys what the boys are up to. Good things, I would definitely say. Good things. On another note, the JFF is now using their social media platform, which is a plus, I would say. I would definitely say that is a definite plus. So they have announced the squad that they will be selecting from, and we can say it's something that we should look forward to. As you guys can see, we have Dillian Barnes, Jadine White, Dennis Taylor, Curtis Tilt, Amar Bell, Wes Hardin, Liam Moore, Oni Fisher, Damian Lowe, and Mariapa. So that's the defenders and goalkeepers. I'm surprised when I saw that people are saying that a few people inbox me and tell me that Ethan Pinnock is in Japan, and then no, maybe they are surprised that Ethan Pinnock is not actually on the list of players that is here. But I was surprised where the Ethan Pinnock story come from. I still haven't got any information on that as yet. A massive surprise to me, I have to say. So people, thank you guys for coming in. As I said, people, as you guys come in, just smash that like button. A lot of respect. Cian Hall said, no Godfrey talk today. He's committed to England and he played today. Yeah, I won't be getting to the Ben Godfrey. Chris Smith said, what's up, military? Big up, Chris Smith. Big up, Azri. Azari Barnett. Yankney said, big up as well, guys. As you guys come in, just smash that like button. And I would definitely really appreciate it. It has been literally a long weekend. I have no idea why the weekend is so long. It could be that they know that we have a match, or maybe it's a match weekend. Maybe that's the reason. But we all know, definitely that it's going to be a difficult game. Anthony Myers said, what's your score prediction? Anthony, I'll be getting to that soon as I run through this. And I also get into some tactics. As you guys know, I love the tactics. I love talk about tactics. And it's a big aspect in what I love to do. But big up Anthony Meyer. You will see that. Kevin said big up. DJ said big up Squaddy. Big up DJ. Andrew Hines. Big up, bro. Big up everyone that's coming into the chat. Jermaine Silver said big up. I don't want to take away your Sunday evening, so I won't make this stream long because I know a lot of you guys want to go and eat your red rice and rooster. So Conrad said, one up Guna, big up Conrad. Young me, first question, hurt Serbia not sending their best squad? All right, so I did a preview, a farmer preview, not a preview, but an opposition view where I contacted, I get the information directly from Serbia, someone who actually supports Serbia. I got the information from someone who supports Serbia, so I did that. So definitely you guys can see what I'm talking about. If you guys watch that one, you'd realize that the Serbian team is not as poor as they said, but they did highlight it someone. He's from the Football Star TV. He actually covered the Serbia team just as though I'm covering the Reggae Boy team. So he knows a lot about the team and he knows what they have after. And so if you guys had watched that video, it was my last uploaded video. He speak in depthly about the Serbia team, about the coach, a bit about their history and what they are looking to do. But one of the key things that he said to me is that they are not taking this game as serious as as most people are thinking, because they are considering this game like basically a warm-up phase or to get to know a few of the players, because they do have a few new faces. So they are looking forward to that. So as you guys can see, those are the defenders. Let's move over now to the midfielders. We have Kamal Malcolm, we have Ravel Morrison, we have Luca Levy, Kevin Isaacs, Kevin Lambert, Speedy Williams, Blair Turgott, Andre Gray, and Javon East. And it's so funny. So they have Andre Gray as the midfield as well attackers. Oh, my bad. Oh, attackers Blair Turgott, Andre Gray, and Javon East. Yeah, so what should I say about the squad? Tough. It's gonna be a tough game. I have to be honest, this is gonna be a tough game. Difficult. So that's nine players. We have 3 goalkeepers. So there's not much to select from in this. There's not much to select from. So we have more defenders than any other position on the pitch. We have 6 defenders. Oh, we have 6 midfielders as well. So, 7 defenders, 6 midfielders. So there's a bit of balance, I would say. But we can run through a few of that and get some better ideas and let's see what you guys are saying so far before I get into the tactics element of the game. And I have something that I want to talk to you guys about, something that I don't want it to be a negative thing, but it's just something that I am seeing and I'm not so happy about it. My backline would more low, more Fisher. All the way military. Big up I'm Tropical One. Jamie Ricketts, I'm a reach. Big up Jamie Ricketts. DJ Mr. Ravel in 15, no man, number 10 after you. So what's wrong with that? Jamie Ricketts, backline low, more Bell and Harding. Bala kick, big up Bala kick. Thank you for coming in as well. Yes, Lieutenant Guna. Top 10. Looks like Damian Lowe gonna play CDM, and if Damian Lowe plays CDM, I think Tapa would be losing his head. It's my point of view, though, bro. 19 players there. Yeah, Jamie Ballkick says so. Luca go run the midfield. Big up Marlon as well. Marcus Garvey said, big up. I'm trying to not make this show a long one because I know I want you guys to go and have your red rice and your Sunday evening. Enjoy your Sunday evening with family. So I'm not making a long one. Johnson Parkinson said, where are our top strikers? Well, it has to be what it is what it is. I should say it is what it is. All right, so I won't waste any time with you guys on blabbering about team lineup. So the first thing I'm going to go into starting lineup. I won't waste any time, people. I won't waste any time. But before I get onto that, people, it's only a 19-man squad. People, I want to be honest with you. I'm going to definitely be brutally honest with you. I am not so convinced that these players are 100% bonding. It is my point of view, people. I can be wrong, but I'm just not convinced because each time I see a photo is taken, we have one set of players to one side, then we have another set of players to one side. I'm not so convinced. And when I'm just not convinced. But hopefully I am wrong. And I'm just reading too much into that aspect of things. I'm hoping that I am definitely wrong. So I'm hoping that I can read into that. So that's actually one of the things I want to speak to you guys about. Definitely, let's look at formation. Let us look at the formation that I think. Hopefully they need a bit more time to get together. But people, I'm going to look at the formation. A formation that I would love to see. I'm going to have a look at it now. Let me put that in play. Let's look at the formation. So definitely, I think we might be seeing a 4-2-3-1 because since of recently, it's not my favorite because I strongly believe that they should use a 3 at the back. It's what I strongly believe. But I doubt. I really doubt. Tapa is going to do that. We are falling way behind. So top 10 said based on training drill, I saw Damian Lowe playing CDM. But if that's the case, well, Ford, Blair, Heath, and Tull from Jamie. Romario Cohen said only 19-man squad. Yes, bro. Yeah, that's what we are doing. That's what we're working with. Jero said, can't believe them turned down Grant. Yeah. Well, we still haven't get any clear information in regards to Grant as yet. So we know. Andrew Ein said, give them some time. Good day. Do you know what online site we can watch Serbia game versus Jamaica? I'm going to be watching at his goal HESGOAL.com. Marcus Messiah Garvey said, I see it also. So I'm not the only one seeing it. I'm hoping people that I'm wrong. I'm really hope that I'm wrong, Marcus Garvey. I hope that both of us are wrong. Based on the group, Tapa should go pick up Anthony Grant himself. Well, Tapa said, remember now, Jermaine, Tapa said that he's quite okay with what he got, and he commended the JFF for the work that they have done. So, if that's the case, Tapa should be held accountable as well. Jamie said, there aren't only two English-based Missy apart with locals, Bell and Hardy. We'll see. We're going to win. We're going to hope to win. We're hoping to win. Toiki said, I think we will be badly beaten. Bit of positivity, Toiki. We already know that the team is not the best, but would really appreciate some positivity. Tapa will lose him job if we should lose. Is this friendly more than 2 goals? It's difficult to see all our competitors. For example, we see Canada, we see Suriname, we see all these teams smashing teams, and then now for us to go and take a whipping. That would be embarrassing. But let's see. Barnett said, who's going to watch a match at 3 a.m.? Barnett, you know me, bro. I cannot miss a game. I can't miss a game. I will be watching it. I'll be watching. I'll be here watching the game. Whatever happened to Eka? I'm not sure. He said personal reasons. Daniel Dean said, do you know where we can watch the match? HESGOAL .com. You can watch it there. Bala kick you out. He outright. Damian Lowe is not mobile enough to play central, but coach know best. Crazy Norris said, what the site? Definitely people. You guys will be seen. Okay, thank you for that. That's the site, people. As you guys can see, this is the site. It's HESGOAL.com. That is the site that I will be watching the game on. And if you guys know, if you guys have antenna at home, it will be aired on CVM TV. Hopefully it's not the rebroadcast, but I think it will be aired on CBN. Jero said Tapa joke. Ernest Spencer said Tapa would be crazy not to use a back three, Low, Moore, and Pinnock. Earl Moore, Pinnock is not there. Where is that idea that Pinnock is there? Where that idea came from that Pinnock is there? Lindell's Ellis said, I'm just hoping that we have a good result, not necessarily a win. Jeremy Kid said, Pinnock is not there. Karum Hugh, Serbia. Serbia is a top team, yeah. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a very, very difficult game for us. I strongly believe so. It will be a difficult game for us. So let me move into the tactical aspect of the game. So I'm expecting us to play a 4-2-3-1. I am leaning towards a 3-4-3 because that will give us a bit more stability. So let me, you know what, guys, let me use a 3-4-3. This is my formation, people. This is my preferred formation. It is my preferred formation. So, please don't beat me for it. So, in goal, I think they're going to use Barnes. I think Barnes will be in goal. So I'm running through it. I honestly think that they will use Barnes in goal. Ted Lee, big up Damian Whittingham. I said sorry about that. D German said CVM live. Smash the like button, people. We have a lot of people watching. I would really appreciate if you guys smash the like button. Bala Kick said 3 a.m. them time them here sleep, but I will check out the Nation League final. Bala Kick, you can't miss your national team playing and then you're going to check out Nation League final. You need to stay up for that one. Dr. GG said, thanks, bro. Tapper out, Lenny Hyde in. Lenny Hyde, best coach in Jamaica. Damien said, Lord Ravel, number 10, gift from God. Damian Whittingham. Jeremy said, it's like our Ravel carry the team, this squad. Carry a team with this squad. Let's see. Them local players are push bad energy, and I think no one no see it. I think I'm seeing it. I am seeing a bit of bad energy, but I don't want to speak any much. I don't want to go into it because I don't want to hear the backlash, because I think that's going to drive a massive backlash, Marcus. But I am seeing it. I'm definitely seeing it, Marcus. I am honestly seeing it. So, people, this is the formation that I think we should use. 3-4-3. In the defense line, I'm thinking about. In the defense line, I'm thinking over to the left hand side. This is what I'm going with, people. Then we have I think that could be a solid enough back three. Tell me what you guys think about it. Tell me what you guys think about it. I'm having Mariappa, Low, and Moore as the back line. The reason why I would prefer to go to a back three is because of the conduciveness of how the game will play. In the midfield, I am going over to the right hand side. I'm going Bell, Lambert, oh my word, I think Ravel is going to play. I can't use this formation. Ravel, I think Tapa is going to use Ravel. It doesn't matter what we say. I think Tapa will use Ravel. I definitely think Tapa will use Ravel. I'm definitely have to change to a 4-2-3-1. I think that is more likely how it is going to look. Lambert. Oh, that's difficult. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think about that? I'm so far back in the chat. Let me see if I can catch up with the chat. Barnett said Tapa out. Bernard in. Michael Woodburn said, what time game? 3 a.m. or 2 a.m.? The time is changed to 2 a.m. Jamaican time. Jero said Tapa out. Hashtag Tapa out. Christmas said, this is why I know Whitmore can't manage the team. Why would he put Damian Lowe in the midfield? I don't think he's going to do that. He'd be a madman to do that. I would be waking up to my country play. Big up Dr. GG. Of course, I will be watching that game, people. 2 games playing later, Costa Rica versus Honduras and Mexico versus USA. And we can assess those games later. I'm going to have to watch those games on the rewatch because I'll be trying to get some rest for the Reggae Boyz game. So maybe I'll definitely have to go and watch those games on the rewatch. Chris Smith said the local players don't want the English players in the team. Whitmore don't want them either. I think there's something wrong. Maybe, as I said, it's me. Donovan Taylor said BS and Mexico to win later. Jeremy says a tilt over Marpa, but because he's co-captain, he will start. Really? That is the team I'm having right now. Look at it, 4. I'm using 4 at the back. Davan said Chris Smith BS. Omar Paul, when and what time is the match? Omar, the match will be 2 a.m. Jamaican time tonight or tomorrow morning, I would prefer to say. Jeremy said, I'm going to use Ravel as attacking midfield. Yes, I think that is the option at the moment. Omar Paul, it will be aired on CVM TV. So I don't think you will miss it. Tapa better use Lord Ravel. Irreplaceable at this time in the Jamaican setup. Doreen Brown said, don't you guys think the coach wants to win the games? Of course he wants to win the game. But he also wants to win it with his friends. That is the thing. That's the thing, Doreen. But like Guna, why you said Johnson recovered by qualification time? Because I already picked up an injury. Unless it is a new or recent injury. But because the last time I reported that he was out, Daniel Johnson was out not because of the injury. His injury was slated that he would return early enough. But what happened is that they wanted to save his legs so that for the next season, because it's quite important. Ishmael King said, Taylor, don't follow him. He does that on every platform. Toiki said, send the link to watch the match. Someone put it in Toiki as isgoal.com. Big up Ian Campbell, up military. Javon plays, how are you people blaming Tapa when the JFF is the one responsible for not getting the players to Japan? No, we're not blaming Tapa. I am not blaming Tapa. But Tapa, it seems as if Tapa is okay with the team that he has. You should not be commending. You should be expressing your frustration with what's happening. What side can you watch it on from Shane Rodney? Everyone is asking for the site. See, here someone is saying the site LiveNet TV. The site will be okay. So Anthony Big Dog said LiveNet TV. Martin McCoy said 3-5-2 can work. Yeah, that can work using 2 strikers, right? But that will give us an extra width on the pitch. I think so. But this is the formation that I'm going. But who should I pair Lambert with? Who is the person should I pair Lambert with? It seems like it's Speedy Williams. The attacking midfield position over on the left side. I don't think this might be the best setup. I don't think it's the best setup, but I'm hopeful you guys understand where I'm trying to work my way around it so we can actually derive at the best possible team. It's going to be difficult. It's definitely going to be difficult. That's a fact. I know it's going to be difficult, and hopefully you guys can. So what you guys think about the midfield? We know that Turgot on one of the wings. We have Malcolm. Maybe Malcolm on the next wing. In the number 10 position, yeah, strongly believe it will be Ravel. And up front, leading the line. I'm not sure who is going to lead the line, but maybe it's going to be Javon Heath Maybe he will be the one leading the line. Curtis still. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's run through. Oh my God, I'm so far back in the chat. I'm way back in the chat. Curtis still had a better season than even more last season. Curtis still played quite a numerous amount of formation. And Curtis still is the obvious one. But for what I think is going to happen, despite going against it, I think this is a direction that, because it's difficult to just throw Ravel in, but I think that is the way it's going to go. So this is what I'm expecting, people. I'm not looking at the screen at the moment. So this is what I'm expecting. I think that is what I'm expecting. I think that is the direction that I'm expecting. Bless up, IMAX with football. Bless up, thank you for the super chat, bro. Massive respect. Continue to work. Bless up, bro. Javon Play said Tapa will be our coach for a long time. No coach will be willing to work with the JFF and this administration. So that is the reason why it is important for us. It is imperative for us to take the necessary stance and do the right thing. It is important for us to take the necessary stance and do the right thing, because that is the only way. That is the only way we can see ourselves improving in what we are doing. That is the only way. If we don't try to make a stand, I think it's going to be difficult for us to improve or better what we want to do. It's definitely going to be difficult for us to improve or better in what we want to do. Because if we don't try to lift our game, or even as fans, we don't try to take a stand, we are definitely going to suffer. We are obviously, and I mean really going to suffer. And we have to work on that aspect of what we want to do. But it's the direction that we're going right now. But people, tell me what you think about that formation and also lineup. I think that is the direction that we can see some joy. I think that is the direction that we can see some joy. I'm hoping that direction I can see some joy. What I'm going to do now, people, is this. I am going to go into the tactical aspect of the game. As you guys know, I love. I'm going into the tactical aspect of the game. It is something that I believe that we have to commend. Well, not commend, but we have to get a better understanding of what the tactics of football is about. I know you guys, not many people like tactics, but it is a big aspect of football that you guys have to recognize that it's essential in what we do. It is really essential in what we do. Let me see now. Big up Donovan Taylor. Thank you very much for the super chat. At least put a question in so I know what you're coming with. But thank you very much for the super chat. A lot of respect, bro. But next time put in a question so we can have a better idea of what you want to say and bring across something good. So, but people, if we should look at let's look at this. Johnson Parkinson said, are you familiar with the Jamaican midfielder Martin Davis? His quality, but Tapa hasn't called him up. And yes, and I think that is creating some kind of issue, because he put it on his status that someone said that why is it that you have players who haven't been playing football in such a long time, and he's actually in the team of the season for the league that is in the Maltese League, is featured in team of the season. So it is difficult for me to say that what Tapa is thinking or what JFF is doing, because this player was featured in team of the season, but yet still he was overlooked, and that's quite embarrassing. I think that's quite embarrassing for me. I think that's quite embarrassing. But thank you again, Donovan Taylor, also for the super chat. Thank you very much. IMAX it as well for the super chat. Ryan May said, Gunnar, I feel embarrassed as an Arsenal fan right now. But beside the point, are you going to do a watch along to the match? Yes, I'll be doing a watch along for the game. But the thing about it, I'm not sure. I have no problem with that. I love football, so I will be definitely enjoying that game. But so people, hopefully, guys, tell me what you guys think about this formation. Tell me what you guys think about the formation. It is. I don't know what you guys think, but tell me what you think about the formation, people. Tell me what you guys think about the formation. Because it's difficult to say, but tell me what you guys think about the formation. Because I'm looking at things right now, and this is what I think Tapper might go with. I think it's something that Tapper might go with. I know that I heard information coming out that he's playing midfielders, midfielders as defenders as midfielders, and I think he's losing a screw. Maybe Tapper might be over his head. Maybe. I hope not. I really hope not. But there's so much things to talk about in regards to this team. Amarty said, but Tapper has done good thus far. A Gold Cup final and semi-final. He only got a stronger team now, hence we should do better. Yeah, it is important that we do better right now because Tapper has gotten a solid team. We cannot look past the work that Tapper did with the team that he had over the time period. We cannot look past that. No, this Gold Cup is the time for Tapper to prove to us that he can definitely bring us over the line. This Gold Cup is what we want to do because we can say that Tapper brought us to Gold Cup final twice, twice, and then Gold Cup semi-final. No, this is now the time in which he should bring us over the line because I can say no, he has a better squad, and the mere fact that you have a better squad means that you should win the Gold Cup. If you brought us to the final with a weaker team, and you brought us to the semi-final with a weaker team, this is not the time that you should definitely win the Gold Cup. It's my point on that. Definitely. Astanberg said, big up Astanberg. Thank you for coming in. I'm trying to bring up the tactics sheet, people. I'm trying to bring it up right now because let you know what. Let me use the football formation. So, people, I'm going to use this sheet right here, right? Now, what we do know is that Serbia have a very, very good team, a solid team. Now, their team, based off the information that I got from the Serbian international that we spoke about, he's also a vlogger. He also covered the Serbian team. He said that they're having issues in the right back position. That's where they're having issues. But other than that, they are doing a level of respect, but not too much respect. We should go there with the intent that we want to win this game. We are coming here with our authority. We're coming here to win this game, and we're coming here to be a dominant in the team. That's Edwin. Big up, bro. Thank you for coming in. Chris Smith said, building a team for 3 years and can't find a system, all know from 2007. I don't see any improvement, and the man failed at school level. So how am I going to manage international football? Ooh, that's some really, really harsh card you're throwing there, bro. That's some tough, really, really harsh card. Jeremy and Swaby said, I hope Bobby Weird will play. He will be okay for the Gold Cup. I think he will. Martin Davis to Canada. Whoa. Doran Tour said, love your channel, though. Big up, bro. I love the respect and the appreciation of the work that I'm doing. Big up to you. Big up to you, bro. Love football 8KC said Papa trying to be continental ball playing center backs. It's going to be a difficult task for him. If he wants to transition those center backs into midfielders, it's going to be a difficult task. It's definitely going to be a difficult task. Norton said it's a big upgrade. We'll end up with Jamaicans from England. Of course, it definitely is. Ian Campbell said Martin Davis can't get into the team because he plays in Malta, while USL players are constantly featured. I think. All right, so people, let me be honest. I'm going to be honest right here. I strongly believe that in Jamaica, we are still using this friend thing in our football in our football association. I get that feeling that we're still using the friend thing in our football association. I don't know why, but I'm still getting that feeling. Now, if a player is a favorite by the fans, but yet still a better player comes in the squad, the coach will force to get that player inside of the team. I think so. I definitely think so. But it could be me. Donovan Taylor said, bless up Guna, just showing a good gesture. Thank you, bro. I massive respect. But I would really, really appreciate it, Donovan, if you're going to super chat me, just tell me something. Tell me your thoughts. Give me a score prediction. I really, really appreciate it. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you have on your mind. We want to know. But thank you very much for the gesture. I really, really appreciate it. Just smash me with an idea, something smart, something cheeky. I know you're a very smart guy. You always have something intelligent to say. That's the reason what I love about you guys. You guys always have intelligent insights on what's happening. Lindell Ellis said JFF can't afford to play the players. How do we expect them to get a new coach? So you're thinking it's a finance thing? You're thinking it's a finance thing? So you're saying it's a finance thing? Let's see what is it? Whoa, I am so way back in the chat. Correction, Guna. Tapa never bring us to 2 finals. It was 1. Schaefer went to the next final first. Okay. Thank you for that, DJ. So my bad about that, people. It was Schaefer's final and then Tapa's final. Sorry about that. But thank you for the correction. I have no problem. You know me like that, bro. I love to take correction. If I'm wrong, please, people, whenever I'm wrong, please don't be afraid to correct me. I love to be corrected. I love to be I love knowledge in general. I love the idea of knowledge in general. So military, all I can tell you is that ball go roll. Tropical one said ball go roll. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But guys, I would like to ask you guys, what do you think about the overlook? Martin Davis is being overlooked. DG said that's why we use a 3 at the back, bro. I don't think Tapa is going to use that because maybe Tapa thinks that he has a superior team now. He has a more superior enough team right now to get the job done, so he don't necessarily need to go a 3 at the back. That definitely could be the case. Sad said better players, but also players who are going to need time to work in whatever system Tapa wants to play. That's a good point as well. The important thing is that we make the World Cup. Yeah, but we need to get something out of the Gold Cup to show that we are progressing. We need to get winning. This is it. Sad. Winning the Gold Cup will show that we are not only improving on players, but we are improving in general as a nation in the relation of a footballing aspect of our nation. That is what I believe that the winning the Gold Cup would do. It shows that we are improving as a nation, not only getting players. That is what I believe it's do. Norton Mar said, don't worry, by the qualifier start, Tapa will just have 1, 2, or the original players he started. Guys, I have over 90 persons watching. Please hit the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate if you guys do. We're building a solid platform here of unbiased people. I use the word unbiased, and I consistently use that word unbiased because no player is above being criticized. Once you play football or once you play for the Reggae Boyz, you will be held accountable and analytically accountable for anything that you do on the pitch. Don't think that you are above being criticized. Don't think that you are above being analyzed. So let me run through a few more of the comments and then let me get into the tactics. Flavors World said, Tapa only focuses on keeping a paycheck, no input, just take orders and keep your job. Pitiful. Well, if that is the case, then Tapa, he has no clue what he's doing then. Military, pick your best starting 11 from the squad JFF posted. From that squad, as you can see on the screen there, that is what I think is the best starting 11. It's Ravel Morris is a bit questionable because, you know, how would I put it now? Let's see. We'd have to see. We'd definitely see. Ian Campbell said Tapa is a coach because JFF have no money. That's why he's coaching. You guys are beating Tapa. You guys are beating Tapa. Sadsak said we will do well in the Gold Cup. Not worried about it. Just want to end up like our chinning neighbors. Yeah. And that's bad. And we don't want to be when we're in that position of going out of the World Cup. Then that is when we're going to see. We're going to say that Tapa needs to go. Keenan Morgan said, if JFF needs to start doing the correct thing in order to improve the national team. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a definite fact. Khalees, big up Khalees. If we didn't have so many problems before, my scoreline would be different. What's your scoreline? Guys, tell me your scoreline, people. What's your scoreline? 3-4-3 is a good formation from Jeremy's song. Yeah, of course, 3-4-3 is a solid formation, I think. 3 at the back providing a solid in-depth support. But I think that he will go top all goal. Oh, you can't see the lineup. It's too small. Oh, my word. I'm sorry about that, guys. I do apologize. I do apologize. Why? Let me see if I can change the site. Let's see if I can change the site. Let's see if I can change the site. Let's see how well we can. Let's see how well the site is going to do for me. Let's see how well this site to do. Because the thing about it, a lot of the players' names are not recognized into the database. And that's one of the problems that I'm having. Players are not recognized in the database. So goes to show how poor the squad is. People are saying 5-0. People are saying 5-0. Really? All right, so let me see how well this site does with the players. Okay, so I'm getting a few of the players. Let's see. Center back pairing. Right back we have Wes Harding. Left back we have Amari Bell. All right, so good. So hopefully you guys have seen it. Scottish man said, hey, big up Scottish Ray. No, the problem now is the center back pairing. So this is what I'm working with at the moment, people. Hopefully you guys are seeing it now. Hopefully you guys are seeing it. Let me run through some more of the comments because you guys. Oh, so Kelly said 3-1. Kelly said 3-1. Scottish man said amen. Lucian Black, big up Black. 2-1 Serbia. Whoa, no positivity. No positivity. Christmas said, this man has been around the team from 2007. He keep failing, and the JFF really going to sit there and watch him fail. That's difficult. Lion King Entertainment. Those team play direct football, so they can um surprise us. Big up Halftime TV. Thank you, bro, for coming in. Said big up Everton Stevenson said, Gunnar, some things like the picks aren't work discussing over an open platform. Sometimes the team have to iron out the issues behind closed door. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I agree with that. I agree. That is the reason why I didn't go much into it. Jeremy said, Ian, if Ravel score Achik Ketarak won't get no sleep. Jerome Williams said 2-2. Let me go a bit further into details. Oh my word. So, oh my, this is the problem that I'm having, people. All right, so at this point in time, people, some of our players, are not being recognized by this app. Most of them are not, actually. Most of them. None of the USL players are recognized by this app. None of the USL players. So I'm going to try something. Let's see. Okay, so I'm expecting Liam Moore. So Liam Moore will be in the squad. But none of the USL players are being recognized, people. None of the USL players are being recognized. So we have a midfield that is unrecognizable. Oh my word. I'm gonna have to change it up. Definitely. I'm gonna have to change it up. So people, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna have to change it up. I'm definitely gonna have to change it up, people. Because it's not showing me some of the players. And that it goes to show how poor the team is. Goes to show how poor the team is, people. Let me see if I can find a proper. I'm gonna have to use the same old school apps. Because people, none of our USL players are not being recognized on the app. But guys, remember, we're not here to bash the players. Let me run through some of it. So Halftime TV said that speaks volume. That speaks volume. Marlon Foster said, love your channel. Big up, Marlon. Khalid said, I was seeing the screen but not seeing it. All right, Luton Fire. You man, Luton Fire. You. Yes, Luton Fire. You man. The big Ravel fan, Luton Fire. Hopefully Ravel pulls through for you. Let's see. Guys, I'm not sure how many of you guys will be up, but I will be watching the game. On this platform, I'll be here watching the game. I know most of you guys will be going to bed, but I'll be watching this. I'll definitely be watching it. Marlon Foster said, keep it real, channel will grow. I'm just building a strong platform here. Conrad said, Gunnar, it's not the app. The problem is the team. So people, listen. We can't blame the app. So I'm going to go to an app where I can actually, it's recognizing the players. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go into tactics. Let me go. Let me go into tactics, people. I'm going to go over to the tactical board where you guys can get a better understanding of where I'm coming from and how I think we can break down this Serbia team and create problems for them. This is what my intent is to do. That's what exactly what I want to do. So people, I'm going to share my tactics board. Hopefully it doesn't look a bit messy to you guys because I've been going through a lot of tactics and I've been working up a few things. I'm hoping that it's not looking that bad. Ravel, I go kill them. Flavors the World said one of the best platform with your analysis. Keep it going. And thank you for that, Flavors the World. So people, let's go into tactics. We're going to move into tactics now. Let's get into tactics. People, first thing first, I might miss some of the comments. I might miss a few of the comments, people. So bear with me. Really bear with me. I have over 100 persons. I'm hoping that I have over almost 100 likes. Just smash the like button, people. Show me some support. Show me some genuine support, people. Like how you guys are here. Just show me some genuine support. No, I couldn't find the players. I couldn't find the definite players to identify or use that we're going to go. So let's start off with the team. Let's start off with the team, people. So I'm going to go into tactics. I'm not sure how many of you guys like tactics, but I love to discuss tactics. So that's our left back. That's our right back. Center back, and we're going to use a 4-2-3-1 formation. Center back, central midfield, or two hole in midfield, double pivot. Then our wingers, or natural wingers. So this year that I'm going to do, people, our natural wingers. And then now in the number 10 position, which I believe will be Ravel Morrison. So people, let me get into tactics. I'm going into tactics, people. I'm going into the complicated part of the football. Chris Smith said, Godfrey Maxwell and Lebert, Hillman, Neville Bell. Listen to these people giving halftime talk. Watch them organizing their team. I never saw a type of organizing a team like this coach. Keenan Morgan said, big up Keenan Morgan. I'll support the Bell and Maxwell. Don't know about Lambert. Okida said, bro, you know what you're saying. Luton Fire said, none of us rate Ravel like military guna. I'm sure it's military how no real football. All right, so Luton, let me be honest with you. I am not a big Ravel Morrison fan. Let me be honest. But I do know the quality that he possesses. I'm not the biggest Ravel Morrison fan. But I do know the quality that he possesses. I'm Super Flea. Well, what a name. I know Ravel's story. I am from London. Really? That's good. That's really good. So people, let's get into the tactics. I'm going to use these black. Let's use these. The red. Serbia is for red. I'm going to dive into how we can beat the Serbia team. Serbia used 4-3-3 formation. Also, they use a 4-2-3-1, but mostly a 4-3-3 formation. They use one central holding midfielder with two box-to-box because they create a lot of chances, and that's how they play. Then they use a target man up front. So I watch a few of their games. I know most of you know this formation is a very good formation. But how we can see ourselves defeating this Serbia team. Now, as we know, we don't have the best or the most technical team. I have to be honest. We don't have the most technical team. And we can't be saying that we will definitely win them without getting a better understanding of the team that we're playing against. Kali said, Ravel obviously brings something to our team. Look at him in the Saudi match. Midfield improve. So Ravel did that in one game, and you guys are actually using that one game as a forum to say that Ravel is ultimately the best thing. It's difficult for us to use that one simple game to say that Ravel is the ultimatum of our midfield when it's just one game. It's just one game. That's just one game. I can turn up and play exceptionally well in one game, and then now for the rest of the games you don't see me. For the rest of the games you don't see me. So Conrad said, "My boy Ravel, Jesus in boots, is going to save us." Hey, Conrad. Hey, that's difficult. People, guys, let me get into the tactics. All right, so first thing first. I spoke with Football TV. He said that they're having a right back issue. So it's imperative that we understand what we want to do and how we are going to approach it. Because at the end of the day, this year, what we're doing has a lot to do with how we want to approach a game. Now, for me, I think we should overload the right-hand side. Or a left-hand side, which is their right-hand side, which is where they're having left-back issues. We know that Blair Target is quite deadly. Now, the midfield, they have more technical-based players. When you have a technical-based team, you try to push forward centrally. When you have a technical-based team, you try to push forward centrally, trying to win the game in a central aspect. You try to hurt your opponent in a central area. So that is right. That is the reason why it's important for us to keep workers in the central area of the midfield. So I'm going to bring up this comment. So, military, you have a double standard. We saw more for one game. Likewise, Jamalo. Please be fair to the young man. All right, so I saw more throughout the season. Well, not the season. I saw more often than I see Ravel play. I saw more playing in championship games. I saw low in championship games, also in a championship playoff. So, when last have you watched Ravel Morrison other than that game that you watch him in the Serbia game? When did you watch Ravel before that? I want to see him against Milinkovic, Savic, but Gudic should give us a real idea of how good Ravel is. I think our midfield will be overrun because these guys have a very, very solid midfield. Donovan said, halftime TV, Ravel has talent Jamaica need right now. But is he the Hendon Buell? No, people. So it's difficult to know. It's really, really difficult because we're using Ravel, we're judging Ravel off one game. We're not judging Ethan Pinnock off just the one game that he played against Jamaica. We're not judging Liam Moore off the one game that he played for Jamaica. We're not judging Jamalo of the one game. We saw the other games that they played. We saw the quality that they possess. But did anyone see anything else after that one game that Ravel played? I'm not beating on Ravel, but I'm just saying, people, we have to be fair. Now that's the only way. That's the only way we as a footballing nation can progress is if we open our eyes and take away. Let's take away the fandom out of our eyes and look at reality. And not because we all love the player and we heard the good things about him, all those good things about him. We're talking about what is happening right now. How can we progress? How can we move further? How can we get better the future of the Jamaican football? Now, people are talking about Ravel. You guys are speaking about the Ravel Morrison of 2013, where Alex Ferguson, Michael Carrick's, Giggs, and those guys spoke about. We're talking about a Ravel Morrison now that is not playing football, that is not playing at the highest level. He's never played a full season of football. He has never played a full season of football, people. Remember that. I want you guys to remember that. He has never played a full season of football. That is crucial. Please remember that. So Luton Fire said, you unfair Guna, open your eyes and show me which other player is better than him now in the Jamaica squad. All right, let me tell you who's better than Ravel. I'm going to take away what Ravel did back in Serbia. When last have you watched Casey Palmer? When last have you watched DJ? People are talking about all the things that he did back then. But remember, no. Guys, I'll be watching the game. I am here to be I'm here to be corrected. I am here to be corrected. I'm here to be corrected. But people, this quality that we're talking about now, people, this quality that we're talking about, guys, remember to smash the like button. We're here discussing a lot of things. Remember to smash the like button. And the fact that he gets in having 4 games in 20, the fact that he gets in having 4 clubs games in 2021 says a lot. Say we don't have anything better, but how can we truly measure his quality when there isn't anyone to? I'm measuring him against playing time. That's what I'm measuring him against, playing time. People, guys, this is what, guys, I'll be doing a watch along for the game. I will be doing a watch along for the game. Please, everyone, wake up at 2 a.m. or whatever time period that you're in. Every single one wake up at that particular time period so that we can enjoy the game together. Let's watch Ravel together. I'm going to DJ. Come on, DJ Ramin. I will not be doing that. I won't be watching Ravel and pray that he don't play good. I won't be doing that, bro. I want us to win. Luton Fire said the best ever touch a ball in black, green, and gold. Wow. That's a let me run through. Said I've watched Casey Palmer, isn't better. Own coach and had to argue with him just to play decent. Akeem Gale said he don't played for months or years and still got man of the match in Saudi game. Remember now that the opposition also has a lot to do with Casey Palmer. Really good at Casey. Jano Military do better than that. Pitiful. Casey Palmer. I'm building a case here. So I'm building a case here, people. I'm building a case here. I'm definitely building a case here. Kali said Ravel all alone can't do it military good. TV don't conflict this. People like myself, that Reggae Boy game, far better player than what we have. Casey is ish. Ravel is naturally gifted, but is just unfortunate. People, are we building excuse for Ravel? Nah, guys, let me get into the tactics. Enough of the Ravel. We're speaking a lot about Ravel. Let me just run through a few of the tactics that I think we can use to exploit something that we can use to exploit the Serbia team, people. This is what I believe that we can use to exploit the Serbia team. All right, so we're looking forward to overload. But my belief is it. So we have the number 10 here, which is going to be limited. I think it's going to be limited. Now, I'm hoping that whenever we attack, we don't leave ourselves open. We must leave space in behind. We must leave or areas closed. So people, Reggae Boys are in the yellow. Let me talk from now. The Reggae Boys are in the yellow. Theonira, I'm gonna leave this comment right here. In Ravel we trust. All right, so in Ravel we trust, definitely, people. I'll be looking at that. I'll be keen on what we're gonna do later to get a better understanding of what's happening. So, people, this is what we want to do. We're going to go into the tactics. So, I think they're going to cluster the midfield there because most of their players are really, really technical players. So, I think they're going to cluster the midfield area. So, our only intent or only possibility of hurting them is using our height and width, opening the field. to exploit the fullback area, because he told me that they don't have a natural right back. So more than likely we'll be seeing a centre back in that position. Now, I think we might see the likes of Lambert and Speedy Williams as the holding midfielders, supporting each other. I think that's how it's going to go. I think that's going to go. That's how they're going to are going to utilize it. So I think that's what we have to do. And I said it before in a previous stream. Early crosses. We have to utilize the early crosses. We have to utilize early crosses, people. So I think this is how we're gonna really hurt them. Good. So this is what we're gonna do, people. We're gonna utilize these areas. We have to get in those early crosses to create confusion inside of their own 18-yard, because they will try to keep possession. So it is important now. Ravel and also the other two central midfielders are going to have a hard task. I think Speedy might be the one who is doing the floating and getting into the dangerous areas. But I think so. Michael Garden said, military Guna, it is all taken care of. Our coach have done everything you think you can think of last night, even video analysis. I just told you that. So Michael Garden, go to my Instagram account and DM me. DM me, bro. I would really appreciate that. Courtney Buchanan said, can you guys give me a list of the current available players that are in Japan as we speak? Whitmore has to select from. Garner said, yes, height. They're not the biggest player. So we can also utilize height. That is the reason why I said it. But what I do know is that, I definitely do know is that we will have to overload the wing players. We have to overload the wing players. We have to overload the wing players and create overload on each side and getting those crosses in, because we would have to utilize our height. All set plays. We have to utilize these. We have to utilize these areas because it's imperative of what we want to do and how we want to hurt them. Richard Samuel said, big up military. 1352, give us a setup. Ishmael said, Kelly's Antonio is just getting off injury. No, Antonio is good, Ishmael. J Frost Channel, big up. Jamaica beating them 1-0. So people, this is how I think we can hurt them. Utilizing the areas, the white areas. This is how we are going to have to hurt them. Get some early crosses in, people. Our fullbacks can't wait until we get inside the 18-yard box to throw in those early crosses. It is imperative that we get in those early crosses and not wait. Because if we should only wait until we go to the byline, they might get enough numbers. To stop those early crosses from coming in. But we're gonna have to utilize the crosses and then now penalize them in this area. That's what I think we're gonna do, because I naturally believe that these guys are going to overload in the midfield. They are a possession-based team. They will try to keep possession of the ball, which means that they'll try to break us down in the central area. So when we get the ball, we might have to be using a lot of counter-attack. When we do get the ball, that is how I think we can break them down. That is how I think we can break them down. Mr. Empek said, thanks, Donovan. Warren said, big up military. Hope we do well tomorrow. But if we do well, hope it does not stunt our potential growth. I don't think it will do so, people. I don't so. You're putting more thought into it than Tapper. Jairus, I think Tapper did his tactics and those type of things. But remember now, we have to utilize our speed and our height. We are naturally gifted athletes. The countries. I run in champs and I did a sub-11. So I'm hoping that these players are just as quick as I am. I'm talking about 10-6-6, 10-7-7, 10-8-8 in that region that I'm running. So I'm hoping that it is so. Ian Campbell said, military, remember we're playing against Serbia. The Serbians are very tall. Only 2 players not over 6 foot. Wow. But remember now, Ian, second ball is important. Second ball is important. But we know they will cluster the midfield area. And we know that's going to be difficult to break them down. But we have to do that. It's similar to what I think we'll try to do against Japan. It's quite similar. We'd have more advantage over Japan because of a height differential. Mark Chapman said, we don't have any natural winger in this side. No, I think we're going to use the likes of Blair Turgot and maybe Kamal Malcolm. Luton Fire says, stop worrying about Tapper. Don't think we can pay a real coach. Once we play it around Rav, we can't go wrong. At least we're going to look into a team. Look at like a team for once. Mr. Porter said, Devon Porter, big up, bro. A long time I've heard from you. We have to be organized in midfield and defense and pick our moments. Thank you. Because in a game like this, they will be playing compact. Because they are possession-based team. Most of their ball handling skills will be done inside of the central midfield area. That is where most of the ball will be taking place. So I think that's it. Guys, people, let me tell you from now, I'm not sure how many of you guys will be sleeping during that time period. I'm not sure how many of you guys will be sleeping during that time period, but I will be doing, let me see, how long ago from now is that? Okay, so I will be doing a watch along for the game, people. I will be doing a watch along for the game. But I do know that it will be a very, very difficult game. I will be doing a watch along. So if you're up, I will be up as well. As you guys know, I love football, passionate about it. But on the watch along, I'll be pinning the link in the chat for the game. So whichever site I'm watching the game on, I'll be pinning that link in the chat room here. So you guys can just click on it and go and watch it as well. So I'm going to do a run through a few more of the comments and see. Karim said, whatever approach we decided to use, we just need to be positive on the ball. Yes, I think so. Marcus said, Tapper build a 3 years now. He can't show one player that has improved their game since well. Gavin McNeil said, need a link for the match. You will get it, bro. On the watch along, you'll be getting that. Prob by Mickey said, I expect us to use Andre Gray as a target man, similar to the game versus Saudi Arabia. Ian said, only Ravel can save the Jamaican team tomorrow morning. Only Lord Ravel can save us. Devon Porter said, big up Luton Fire, big artist. Hey, Devon, you know long about Luton Fire and I are going at it. We have been fighting for so long. But Luton Fire, big up, a lot of respect. DM me Luton Fire on my Twitter so I can get your Twitter account. DM me so we can have a good reason. So tomorrow morning we can fight about the game as well. So DM me. Paul Beckford said, yeah, pin the game site, bro. I would pin the game site. You guys will see it in the comment, so you guys won't miss anything. Karim said 8 hours. Ooh, Marcus Messiah Garvey. None of the local based core players follow none of the new recruits. Marcus Garvey, I'm staying away from that one. I'm really, really staying away from that. Tapper, a good coach, bro. One of the best in CONCACAF. Paul Beckford said Ravel Morrison is the engine. Keno Morgan said Oran. Marcos said on IG. People, let me put in my IG. Ooh, wonder if I can find it. I'm gonna put the link for my Twitter and my IG. Hopefully, guys. I'm going to put the link for my Twitter and my IG, people, so you guys can follow it. Marcus Gav said, on IG. Marcus Gav, I totally agree. It's a sticky one. On IG, Raven Morrison says to me, we have a great selection. One we go into the World Cup with. I'm hoping so, Luton Fire. I think the squad we have, even a few more additions, is going to be a strong squad. What a disappointment if Razel does not show. Jerome Williams. Don't let the guys in the chat get at you for saying that. Big midfielder. Jermaine Sang said, I won't be sleeping. Let's see how well that game go, people. Let's see how well that game would go by. Theonera said, I believe our defense is strong enough to hold this Serbia team. It's a strong defense. It's a strong defense. I can't dispute that. I see why Luton rate Ravel. Listen, people. Ravel is a quality player. No. A fully fit Ravel is a dangerous player. A fully fit Ravel concentrating on his game with no other thing bothering is a dangerous Ravel. We can't dispute that. We cannot dispute that. A fully fit Ravel, not thinking about any issues or anything like that, is a dangerous one. Let me put in. Let me, guys. I'm trying to find my IG so I can give it to you guys. I'm not even sure how should I do this. I'm not the savvy. All right, so guys, I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now. So that is my IG. I just put my IG link in the chat. I'm gonna put also my Twitter link in the chat as well. Definitely, hopefully you guys can find it. So people, I just put the IG. Guna with no other thing bothering. Yeah, exactly. I see. We have to this is going to be a game that is going to take a lot of concentration. I think it'll take a lot of concentration. We have to be fully, and I mean 100% focused in this game. People, before anything, score predictions, people. Score predictions. Richard Samuel said, thanks, military, because I need to watch a game. Luton Fire said, thanks. We talking Paul Pogba. Daddy. It's Paul Pogba, Daddy. Keenan Morgan said, just hope they'll get a good account of themselves in the morning. So people, that's it. That I put my Instagram link. Hopefully you guys see the link itself. All right, so let me see the score, the predicted score lines coming in, people. What are the predictions? What are the predictions, people? All right, so here we have the Twitter, also my Twitter account. So I know the thing about it is that I know people who prefer different social media website. I know people who prefer different social media website. So that is the reason why I give you guys my Twitter. If you guys also want Facebook, I'll definitely give you guys a Facebook, because I know a lot of people like the different social media platforms. I know a lot of you guys like the different social media platforms. So that is the reason why I put the Twitter and also the Instagram. So score predictions. Jero said 2-1 Serbia. 2-1 to Serbia. Paul Beckford said 1-0 Jamaica. Corey Taylor said 2-2. Going for the what do they call it? What do they call it again? I'm not sure. Remember the name that they call it. So people, definitely score predictions. I'm not seeing the score prediction coming in. Lyndon said, oh, Jermaine Sang said Ravel Morrison is a god. Jevar Campbell said 2-1 Jamaica. That's positivity. Bala Kick said 3-2 to the Reggae Boyz. Positivity, people. I'm liking the positivity. Great positivity. Nathan Morgan said Jamaica 1, Serbia 0. Exactly. No, we're getting somewhere, people. We're here positivity right now. Devon Positive said all the Ravel doubters. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, what happened? Okay. Devon Porter said all the Ravel Morrison doubters. FYI, Ravel never had a bad game because he plays football in the simplest form. He never complicated the way he plays, and that is limit his touch and play smartly. And that is how you should play football. That is definitely how we should play football. Luton Fire said, me have a thing named Javon Anderson for Gold Cup and Reese Nelson and little errands for the World Cup. I spoke to them daily about football. That's great. Serbia 3, Jamaica 1. Corey said it's going to be a close between both teams, a close game between both teams. Jermaine Sang said, chill of Jamaica win. Chill of from Jermaine Sang, people. Jamie Rickett said 4-2 Serbia. Ian said 3-3 draw. Natik said 1-1. Jerome Williams said 2-2. Peter White said, you know anything about Shelly race option? All right, so let me tell you the truth about it, people. I used to do tracks in high school. I went to champs as well. I ran at champs. I run a Camperdown Classics. I run a Central champs. I went a lot of track meets. I wasn't the fastest, but I did represent my school fairly well. I won a few trophies as well. I won trophy at Central champs as well. Camperdown Classics, I won trophies as well. So I do know a lot about running. Shelly did run a very, very good race. For her age as well. Remember now, we have to consider that as well. Keenan Margaret said, not making any predictions. Just want the team give a good account of themselves. Khalid said, being fair and honest, 3-1 Serbia. Luton Fire Devon Porton said you should check your IG. By the way, why you not using Javon East? Javon East is a bully. It's a good cause because, you know, Javon East would actually bully the defenders. As we know, the defenders are quite physical. But what I do think is that I think second ball will be more important than winning the first ball because these defenders are quite tall. So they will win all first ball. So it's important we play a technical player who is going to be good at a second ball. Shan said 1-1 draw. Ishmael King said Shelly 10.63 fastest woman alive. Luton Fire said, hope you keep your program after Gold Cup and World Cup because you will have a lot of talk about because we have over 500 under 20 eligible Jamaicans in England. Luton Fire, I will be keeping the program, and as soon as I did something called squad building where I covered, and you must know these players: Rico Henry, Omar Richards, and also Tyreek Mitchell of Crystal Palace. And I spoke in depth about them, in depth detail about them. So Luton Fire, let's go on a journey. Luton Fire, let's go on a journey into ensure that the entire Jamaica knows about all of these young players and ensure that JFF knows about these young players and ensure that also that Tapa is looking at these young players. So Luton Fire, I challenge you for us to go on that journey to let to bolster the Jamaican team. Ricardo Lewis said Ravel taking us to the World Cup. No Shelly Iron 10-4-0. But that is quick. Khalis, if you run that is really, really quick. Yes, Khalis. I think we should give you the medal. Serbia 2, Japan 3 from Grass Case. Can't say me never tell you. Jero said Tapa, yes, but Tapa no one them. That's why we should be replaced. Hey, Jeros, why you beating Tapa with the belt buckle? Natik said Mexico versus USA. Who you think will win that one? I was not, for the 2 games that I saw USA play, I was not impressed. I was honestly not impressed. I think Mexico will take it. Mexico will feel a strong squad. Kino said JFF needs to start get their act together. Khalid said if Smith Rowe got smitten by Jamaican Queen, he beat the Reggae Boyz. Khalid, are you up for the job? By a Jamaican Queen. Khalid, you're a Jamaican Queen. Can you be the sacrifice to us all? Ricardo said 3-1 Jamaica Boyz win 2 goals by Ravel or Xavier. Hey, Jairus beating the top of with a belt buckle, you know. You guys ever heard of the car fan belt, the vehicle fan belt? I think that's what Jairus is using. Ishmael said, I'm smitten Kelly's. Calm down, Ishmael, calm down. Are you us Bolt? Are you a US Bolt? No, I'm not. Chris Smith said Tapa don't want English-based players. Tapa wasn't happy when he was playing and the English players came in. Goes to tell why we have such a bad history. Results matter which results. But which result? For me, the team to start show, it's time for the team to start to show an identity from Melvin Levy. Yes, I think the time has passed where we can say Tapa is working on squad building and all those things, because he said 3 years, so we should at least have a system, style of play, certain standard that we expect. Peter White said, bro, you know anything about McLeod 13.08 opinion? A very good run. Solid solid run. Listen, I won't delve into the track and field. I'm trying not my best to delve into track and field, even though it's something that I like. I definitely. X said, man like Millie hitting 100. Big up, X. Thank you for coming through. We need to start building an under 23 team with players from championship and stop waiting until these players go to the EPL. And then now Southgate and his friends see these players and then they don't want to come for us. Corey Taylor said, where's Casey and Nicholson? Listen, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me see if I can find it. So let me open the screen so you guys can see. So here's oh God, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can make it as best as possible. So here's Nicholson. It seems as if he's on his way to Ocho Rios. Ian Campbell said Kelly's Smith Rowe has Jamaican descendant. He just needs to be pursued by JFF. I think Smith Rowe would be a very, very difficult player to get. We should like Maitland is capped. Reese Nelson. We can think about Reese Nelson. I'm so true. Ben Godfrey made it. Holgate, all these players. But the fact that local players are not good enough and will not be good enough until the Jamaica Premier League quality improve, and that's facts. Warren Webster said 2 Jamaica, Serbia 2, and definitely. So people, I'm closing off the show right now. People, please go and enjoy your Sunday evening. Please enjoy your Sunday evening. If you're watching and it's night, enjoy your Sunday night. If you're watching and it's the morning, please enjoy your Sunday morning. I really appreciate it if you guys go and do. Guys, thank you very much. Hopefully, you guys smash the like button. Please enjoy yourself, people. I'll be doing the watch along, people. I haven't heard anyone speak about watch along, so I'll be doing the watch along, people. So come by and enjoy the watch along with me. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Kelis, do not sleep. Do not sleep. Kino, Warren, Jerome, do not sleep. Marcia, do not sleep. So people, I'll be doing the watch along. Hopefully I wake up. Hopefully I am up as well. So if I'm up, people, you guys will get the notification that I'm up. I'll be doing like a pre-match warm-up, like running through the statistics, running through the team that he's facing, are also the team that they deployed. And let's see who Tapa Whitmore select to start in the starting lineup. So people, big up everyone who come to the chat. Enjoy your Sunday evening. Go and enjoy your Sunday dinner. You know us Jamaicans, we love our red rice and rooster, or rice and peas and chicken on our Sunday with a little pasta or macaroni on the side or something like that. But go and enjoy, people. Big up. It is 2 a.m. I will be up from 1:30. That's when I will be up. 1:30, starting the stream 1:30. I know a few of you guys will pass through. I know a lot of you guys will not watch the entire stream because I know most of you guys have work and will be sleeping, and that is okay. But big up, people. Thank you very much for coming in. A lot of respect, and I do appreciate that you guys spend the evening with me. Military Guna TV, people. I will be live. Yes, I'll be doing a watch along.